What is up, everybody? Panzernator here, back with Stellaris, trying to build up our empire so we can take another go at the Confederation of whatever and the Droll. The Drolls are our biggest enemy. Because if you remember, a little history lesson, the Unbidden showed up and were fucking us all up. And you know what? I probably should have died. I probably should have been in the campaign there. But no, I cheated. I built a massive fleet. I took out the Unbidden. And then the Droll took a lot of the land that the Unbidden had taken from me. Like, I think this was Kashyyyk here. Like, I think we had, like, planets here. Like, they took a lot of our land. So I definitely have a major beef with them. They haven't taken out the Dimensional Horror, which doesn't make sense to me. Like, that's something you want to take care of. It's a little scary, if you ask me. But anyways, that is up to them, I suppose. But yeah, we're adding onto the Sentry Array. We're adding the Sentry Spire. And then once we get that, we will get the Sentry Array. And then we'll start building up our fleet even more. So, good for us. We also have a shit ton of influence, which is nice. Let's look at our planets. Is anyone close to the limit? No. Waiting for y'all to get to... Waiting for these guys to get to 40,000 minerals so we can take it from them. Drain their stockpiles. But, yes. Making sure that we get all of the surplus. But, yeah. Alright, so we got like a little... About half a year left. But we'll know once our visibility increases. But yeah, that's... The Sentry Array should have built it a long, long time ago in a galaxy far away. Naboo was under an attack. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a lot of their other ships and all of that. Yeah, we definitely should have paid more attention to our war goals to take, like, coherent systems or whatever. But yeah. 'Tis unfortunate indeed. We're almost done. 60-something days remaining. So we'll stay out in this view, looking at our fleet. Let's just go ahead and throw up another battleship and then 2 corvettes. See, I'm trying to keep it in terms of 10 so I know, like, how much more I can build. So, like, if I do a cruiser of 4 and then 2 destroyers, that's actually still 4. So I can do 2 cruisers and a destroyer. Yeah, that's more like it. So I do 2 cruisers and a destroyer. That'll keep it in terms of 10. Construction complete? Not yet. Is it? No, I think it expanded. Sentry Aerials. Okay, so there we go. We're upgrading the Sentry Array. Can we see anything about these guys' fleet? They're 82,000 fleet power? 82,000 fleet power. Yeah, that is accurate. That is real news, not fake news. We're not proponents of fake news here in Panzerreich. So we kind of know our enemies. So like what? It's like they got like 30, they got like 45, they got like 85. So I'm not a numbers guy. I should be a numbers guy. So like 45 and 85. That's like what? That's like 130 and then another 30. So they have like 160 fleet power. We currently have about 200,000. Okay. That's decent, I suppose. Let's build battleship and 2 corvettes. And there. In Camino, let's build 2 cruisers and a destroyer. Nice. So yeah, we're just gonna try and use the rest of our stuff on ships. On Camino, I want more clone armies. Like, I want to just spend all of our... I just want nothing but clone armies. There we go. We're down to 3 minerals. Army damage plus 10. We either need leader recruitment or lifespan. Let's do lifespan. Hopefully they can live longer. That would be nice. Same thing on Felucia. Let's get some more, just some assault armies from Felucia. Love it. Because what bogged us down in the last war was just not having enough armies. So this game, this mission, this blah blah blah. I could talk. This episode is definitely like probably this, you know, another gear up episode. But you know, now that we're no longer building the Century, I kind of do want to finish the Dyson Sphere over here though. That'd be ideal.
Construction complete.
My question: can I build a habitat on in a system where I built a Dyson Sphere? That's a completed Dyson Sphere too.
Construction complete.
Interesting. That'd be an interesting thing to test out. Does anyone know that? Leave a comment, please. We never know. This is being recorded like 1.6. It's probably on like 1.8 by the time you'll watch this video. It's just these games take... I'm not going to say these games take so long. It's just I'm not good at the games, so my game's taking a long time. We got you doing some research. We got Rome. The glory of Rome. The glory of Rome indeed. Let's get you mining, bro. Get you mining, bro. Get the Amors mining. You see, it's kind of ironic how they became like our master species because of that bug. Because like we kind of just, you know, made sure they were excellent miners, excellent resource gatherers. That was like our genetic like designed purpose for them. So, ooh, we're maxed out on minerals, so let's trade. Let's trade. We would like... No, I don't want any of this. I want minerals. I want minerals. Communicate. I'd like to trade for minerals. Let's do it. Awesome. Getting more minerals is a great thing. Let's go to Atlantis. Let's build some cruisers and a destroyer. And some cruisers and a destroyer. And in Camino, let's build a battleship, 2 corvettes, 2 cruisers, and a destroyer. Felucia, Mars, which is also here. Let's build a battleship and 2 corvettes. What else do we want? Felucia. Let's do the same. Let's do a battleship and 2 corvettes.
Construction complete.
And then on Mars, we can also build clones. Let's build a lot of clones. Let's build a lot of clones. Get ready for the Clone Wars. Round 2. Okay. So, we're just going to have a shit ton of armies. Like, we're just going to have a massive, what's it called? Just a massive force ready to go. How many armies do we have? A lot of armies. But that's what bogged us down last time. Not having a big enough army. Now, I think we should focus more on our fleets than our armies now. So we'll definitely save up a lot of our minerals for that specifically. Let's look at our sectors, see if anyone... Yeah, we want to wait... want to wait for these guys to get close to maxing out because Century Array completed. Well secluded, I see all. Look at us. We have view over the entire galaxy. It's like, well, there's their transport fleet. There's a transport fleet. There's their military fleet. There's their bouquet. There's their military. See, they have the strongest military fleet. They have the military fleet that scares me. The Robius, whatever you call it. So yeah, what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and double out each of their fleets. So they have like 80,000. We're gonna try and have 160. We're gonna try and have 80 there. We're gonna try and have we're probably gonna max it out and then split it up into 4 fleets of like 500 fleet power each or whatever. Send 1 for that one, 1 for that one, and then 2 for that one. Or maybe just, you know, split one, split it once, and then split one of the other ones a second time. Y'all kind of get what I'm saying, I'm sure. So we complete the sentry array. Let's, yeah, that's cool. That's very cool, actually. So, construction ship. Let's build a military station. Let's build a fortress on top of the star. But before we do that, let's actually...
Construction complete.
Is our design for the fortress going to change at all? Don't care. Just save it. Awesome. Okay, so there we go. We're building a fortress. We'll try and make sure that it's well protected here. We'll try and like have a star fortress or whatever. I feel like that would be good. Let's bring another one here. Move here. So yeah, what are you doing? Did you build it? I thought you were supposed to build it. Yeah, build the damn fortress. What the hell are you doing? Why are you not building the Star Fortress? Yeah, build it. I don't exactly know what this is supposed to be. I've never seen this in Star Wars, but you know what? It looks cool. Definitely does look cool. Yeah, whatever. We got a lot of government shifts going on. Got some research complete, more energy credits. And we'll go with building cost, because that is one. Ringworld project. The blah 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 has undertook the construction of a ringworld. Who's that? That would be these guys. Okay. I thought I said the building. Alright, let's go to you. Awesome. So we're gonna do is we're gonna have you build another fortress. Oh shit. That takes up the entire sector. Okay. I thought we... Wow. Really? But like... Yeah, it takes up the entire area. Okay, what can we do here? Minerals, military station health, building speed. Let's do building speed. Build speed, I guess. Alright, so we got that. Let's add to our fleet again. Let's build battleship, 2 corvettes. Battleship, 2 corvettes. Battleship, 2 corvettes. Battleship, 2 corvettes. And that's good. For now. Okay. So we got all of that. We're at 207,000 fleet power. We basically have equivalent fleet power to what everyone else has. Got a lot of armies. A lot of armies. Which is good. Let's get Kamina building some more clone armies. Just because we can. You know, because the tradition of Star Wars Clone Wars. But that will be, for sure, the last batch. No, it won't be the last batch of armies. I just want Mars and Kamina rolling all the time, because they're like the clone producing places. So that's what I want. Because we got a transport fleet there. We got transport fleet there. Okay, what about you? We got a extra orbital core. We gotta destroy their transport fleets. So that's what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna have a couple of fleets just go hunting for all the military. Yeah, we're just gonna have a couple fleets go and hunt down all their ships while we just go one planet at a time. One planet at a time. Like, you know, just hop around, orbital bombardment, like a shit ton, and then drop down on our armies, which we're gonna have hundreds of armies now. Amazing stuff. It looks like in a bit we're going to be able to trade for some more minerals. That's the good thing about having such a high energy production and having the traders. You can just exchange them for minerals. Like, I really really do prefer these guys. These guys are not awesome. We want minerals. Awesome. So let's go build some more ships. So what do we want here? We want 2 cruisers and a destroyer. Here we want 2 cruisers and a destroyer. We want 2 cruisers and a destroyer. We want 2 cruisers and a destroyer. We want 2 cruisers. You get the idea. Okay, and we can also go to our ring world. Let's do that. Let's build some Roman ships, the Romano of the Star Destroyers. Let's build 2 battleships and 4 corvettes. There we go. Welcome to your fleet. And then on Camino, let's build a lot of clones. Lots of clones. Huge. Okay. So we're getting a lot of clone armies rolling. I mean, just look at the massive fleet of transport ships we have above Mars. Speaking of, are our transport ships, like, are they up to date? They are. They're about as good as they can get, so that's good. Okay. Nothing to worry about there. Nothing to worry about indeed. Right, so we're about ready to drain someone's, drain a sector's resources.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright. So we do have a lot of construction completes going on. But yeah, things are going well. I would say things are going well. I don't know about y'all, but I like the way things are going. I mean, things, you know, I was kind of just fooling around and just too awestruck by the game to, like, actually focus on, like, winning it or whatever. But now I'm, like, my efforts are ready. I am ready to focus in on what I need to do, you know. Instead of just trying to just be getting completely immersed by the building of empires and all that, I'm like, okay, you know what? I should probably look at the objective of winning soon. This is a Let's Play series. This is something that I'm sure people want to end eventually. But speaking of endings, this cough will end me. But this is the end of the episode. So look at our military fleet. We're at like 225,000 more or less. We're about not even half our fleet capacity, so that's amazing. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. Probably spend another couple episodes building up, but yeah, just ignoring all of this. The micromanagement is just something I'm just not exactly having right now. I would love to build more ring worlds and all of that sort of thing, but like, I'm just ready to get to be done. Now, first off, which sectors? This is Concord. So we can take, can we expand Concord a little bit? Can I please, like, add, oh, huge. We can add all this shit to Concord. Wait a minute, what? Okay, so let's close. And this is in Iceland? Yeah, we'll give you to Iceland. Let's go to Iceland, 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 Iceland. Iceland. Awesome. So there we go. Adding, you know, all this is under sector control now. Good for us. We can just focus on the heart of our empire, which is like around Atlantis in the ring world, and then around Camino and Felucia in this little sector right here. So we're building up our military. We have our century array so we can see everything now, including the heart of the galaxy, which is just like, what? Just nonsense. But let's look at the victory conditions. So we need like 22 more planets. So that is that. If we had a federation, though, we could probably... If we built up a federation with diplomacy and all that, we could probably win that way, but I'd rather conquer everything. Like, the Panzerreich, like, having, you know, all this, like, extra land over here in the, like, in the side or whatever. Like, that's just, you know, it's kind of cool and all, but I would much rather have a little bit of a larger chunk of territory, consolidate our holdings, and rule the galaxy. But that's enough Emperor laugh. That's enough of this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one, this is Panzernator, signing out. Later, y'all.